The tide turns. The police fall back as thousands of protesters surge forward. The massive Egyptian state suddenly seems vulnerable, shaken and shocked by protests across the country. Decades of pent-up anger unleashed.
Freedom! And we're gonna take our freedom! We're gonna take it!
Tear gas, rocks thrown by protesters and police alike, scenes of pandemonium where protests are normally tightly controlled. On this day, that control started to slip. Basically, the crowd, the protesters, have taken over Tahrir Square, the heart of Cairo. This demonstration was inspired by the revolution in Tunisia, spurred on by the rising cost of living and rampant official corruption, organized by young activists on Facebook and Twitter. Marketing executive Batlimos Mohammed is protesting for the first time.
Everyone is comparing Egypt to Tunisia, and of course the government is saying Egypt is not to Tunisia, and in Yemen they are saying Yemen is not to Tunisia, Libya saying Libya is not to Tunisia. But in Egypt, I totally agree, Egypt is not like Tunisia at all. Egypt is more like Romania, like Ceausescu.
The protests drew Egyptians from across the social spectrum. Muslims and Christians, men and women, students, factory workers, and businessmen. But the country's biggest opposition bloc, the Muslim Brotherhood, was conspicuous by its relative absence. This woman joined in with her two babies because, in her words, the Egyptian government has left no future for our children. It's all corruption, she tells me. Every government institution is full of corruption. The air we breathe is full of corruption. But what unified the protesters was a single demand, the ouster of President Hosni Mubarak, in power since 1981.
The end of government Mubarak. Today, we got people who just stay in the power for decades and decades without any changing. Just we got a dictator. We just got a dictator. There is no any election. Everything is false.
There is no sign that Mubarak has any intention of listening. Even so, the protest went on well into the night.
Freedom! Freedom!
Its message, in Arabic enough, the end. But after midnight, the crackdown came, hard and merciless. Ben Wiedemann, CNN, Cairo.